of course, I don't know about you, but honestly, I think it's getting quite ridiculous now. I mean, they're apparently gearing up to slap pensioners with basically kind of a retirement tax. Yes, that's right. Starting the 6th of April 2027, even people who rely solely on their state pension will find themselves paying income tax on it for the first time in history. I mean, this is complete absolute disgrace in my opinion, and the Labour Party really do need to sort this out. I mean, who even thought that this would be such a good idea? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that at least someone in the Labour Party still thinks it's a good idea. Otherwise, wouldn't they have just perhaps, done one of Keir Starmer's ballet dance and U-turns on it? But anyway, pensioners who have worked their socks off all their lives are now apparently going to be taxed for receiving the pension that they've earned. If anything, it's kind of like the government sees these hard-working folks as perhaps a convenient pot of gold to dip into whenever they're messed up. Makes you wonder what's next, doesn't it? Perhaps a breathing tax, or maybe actually they'll charge us for blinking as well. Wonder how much that's cost me, probably about 100 quid, eh? Because honestly, at this rate, nothing would surprise me. Freezing income tax threshold is kind of like their go-to fix whenever things appear to go pear-shaped, isn't it? And that really shouldn't be the case. They need to be putting measures in place to unfreeze, shall we say, the tax thresholds, because at this rate, more and more people are going to keep being dragged into tax, aren't they? And the thing is, if they continue freezing those thresholds, pensioners could be coffering up to 500 quid a year in tax by, 2034, 2035, maybe actually even, if inflation keeps doing a thing, they're more than likely to be a couple of grand. I mean, either way though, it's not just pocket change, isn't it? That's heating bills, that's groceries, that's visits to see the grandkids, actual essentials. But I guess those essentials, even if you don't count visiting the grandchildren, perhaps don't mean anything to Labour when they reckon there's this £22 billion black hole, which they won't shut up about it. And of course, they do often seem to keep forgetting, don't they? It does appear that they're contributed quite a lot to that black hole themselves. Starmer, though, he isn't exactly easing our minds either, refusing to rule out freezers. Oh, he's got plenty to say about other taxes, but when, of course, it comes to this, there's nothing but radio silence, is there? And if anything, it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? If they're quiet on this now, what else is going to be lurking round the corner, eh? And let's not forget the spin, because the Labour do seem to love to spin, don't they? The government's out there proudly saying, look, we're increasing the state pension by 4.1%. Aren't we great? Well, newsflash, Labour, if you're giving with one hand and then snatching twice as much back with the other, that's not exactly help. If anything, it's kind of like daylight robbery, isn't it? I mean, they talk about dignity and respect apparently from pensioners, from I'm sure what they'd say, but where exactly is the dignity of taxing someone just for getting old? Because that's how it seems, doesn't it? And often, of course, you'll hear MPs saying something about this in Parliament, but to be honest with you, they should do it more and more, especially nearer the time. Our pensioners deserve better than being treated like the government's emergency piggy bank. I mean, enough is enough, isn't it? It isn't just all about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about real people who have contributed to the society their whole lives, surely. And yes, I know there'll be people who are saying, well, why shouldn't they be taxed if the rest of us are? And that is a fair point. But the point I am making is that no one should be taxed for receiving this amount. Because let's face it, the pension isn't exactly a big amount, is it? Surely, especially nowadays in the middle of a cost of living crisis. So I think for the government to even think about taxing people that amount is utterly disgraceful. And I don't know about you, but personally, maybe it's time the government actually stops seeing pensioners and of course the rest of the people who earn that amount as kind of a revenue stream and start treating them with the respect that they've deserved. Because honestly, if this is the idea of Labour's economic strategy, we're going to be in for quite a bumpy ride, aren't we?